I don't know what it is about it, but I just feel like it smells very bold, and so I feel like it's more just like a scent that I would wear for me versus a Hello and welcome to my channel where I share with you my top tips on how to look good, feel good, and smell good from the inside out. My name is Nani, and in today's video we are talking all about smelling good. And so I want to go ahead and do another exclusive fragrance review for you. And this video is going to be on Tom Ford's Black Orchid. This is the Eau de Toilette version. Now, of course, if you have this on your wish list, I'm sure that you want to know as much information as possible as far as what it smells like. And so I will make sure to talk about the fragrance notes, how it lasts, what it smells like, if I would recommend it, and things like that as well. So make sure that you guys check the description box down below, and I will also include a link that you can actually use to purchase the fragrance if you are interested in it. Of course, if you guys like fragrance reviews, if you like fragrance videos, if you like talking about smelling good, definitely make sure that you go ahead and give me a big thumbs up, and of course subscribe to my channel for more. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alrighty, so jumping into it, again, we were talking about this Tom Ford Black Orchid, and this is the Eau de Toilette version, so EDT. And this is the 1.7 ounce, 1.7 fluid ounce bottle. So it's a pretty decent package, but I wanted to start off with this one first just to test it out on my skin to see if I really enjoyed it before I actually went in and purchased, the bigger size. Now, I absolutely love the packaging. I just love how minimal it is. It basically is just a matte black type of package, and it has the gold words. I believe the Eau de Parfum version, this little square is gold, and I think the words are black. So that's the difference between the two. I like the packaging. I love how simple and minimal I love how simple and minimal it is. I just really feel like this is just kind of like my style. I love wearing all black and I love gold. So this is definitely my style for sure. In terms of the fragrance notes in here, I know that this has pink pepper, it has vetiver, it has rose. I believe it has orange blossom as well. And it also does have cloves as well. So in terms of the notes, I do feel like that's a very interesting combination. Like when I saw the fragrance notes, it wasn't something where I'm like, oh yeah, this combination is gonna be bomb. But this is a super duper hyped up product. And so I wanted to test it out for myself to see if it is overhyped or if it is actually worth the price. And this is, I'm not gonna get into that right now, but what I will say is that the notes itself, like the combination of the notes, is very interesting. So I feel like this is definitely a very unique scent. I will say that it's definitely a bold fragrance as well. It smells very different from anything that you'll have in your collection. I actually sprayed it on my hand. Now I want to go ahead and just get this comment out of the way, just because I feel like this is going to be kind of like maybe controversial, but I feel like it'll be a weird comment to say about this fragrance. But for whatever reason, there's something about it that when it starts to dry down on your skin, there's something that reminds me of like a sharpened pencil shavings. I don't know what it is, but it's just, that's what I get from it. Like I mentioned, this has cloves, it has pink pepper, it has some woody notes as well in it, and it has vetiver. In terms of the cloves, I feel like the cloves makes it a little bit more aromatic, a little bit more spicy, a little bit more like an edgy, unique type of scent. The vetiver is where you get more of like the woodiness from it. You get a little bit of like a smoky type of hint in there, and it's a little bit more like earthy as well. Now I'm gonna go ahead and spray it. Yeah, for sure. So in the opening, you definitely get a very fragrant, very aromatic, very like, you get the bitter orange in the opening as well. So you get that citrus note, but you get the cloves. So it makes it very fragrant and spicy, a little bit earthy. The more that you, basically once you spray it on your skin, that's when you get more of like the vetiver. So it gets a little bit more like herbaceous, a little bit more woody, and a hint of like a smokiness in there as well, which I feel like is what gives it its edge. It just makes it a little bit more of like a bold, edgy type of scent. It's very unique. I don't really see this being one of those scents that I would do like date night. I think this is definitely one of those like just badass, like independent girls night out type of scent. I don't know what it is about it, but I just feel like it smells very bold. And so I feel like it's more just like a scent that I would wear for me versus a scent that I would wear if I'm trying to, you know, if I want my husband to kind of like smell me and for my husband to like the way that I smell. So you get a little bit of the orange as well as the rosy notes, especially in the pink pepper. The pink pepper definitely has a little bit of like a rosy tone, as well as it gives it a little bit of a powderiness as well. It's not powdery to where it's like mature and just like not wearable. It just gives it a little bit of an edge, like I mentioned. It's an aromatic, fragrant, spicy, woody type of scent. So this would definitely be one of those scents that I would wear more for myself. If I'm doing a girls' night out, or just like one of those scents where I just want to feel like boss-like, this would definitely be the scent that I would go for sure. It's very intoxicating, but as I mentioned, there's something about it that just gives me like a sharpened pencil shavings. Like it's woody, it's earthy. It's not overly earthy, but it's definitely a very bold and unique type of scent. The longer it lasts on your skin, let me try to put this up a little bit. I feel like the longer that it lasts on your skin, that's when you begin to get more of like the rose tones. Like you get a little bit more of the floral, but it's not overpowering, so it doesn't turn like sickening sweet. It doesn't smell like too floral or anything like that, but it just smells like a very unique type of scent. I find this to be a very interesting and unique scent. This is definitely among the most unique scents in my collection. Do I think that it's something that you need to purchase? This is definitely one of those scents that I would say that you have to test it out on your skin before you make that decision. Not that it doesn't smell good, but I just feel like it's so unique and different that you have to test it out to see if you like that uniqueness about it. So, and I know that that may sound a little bit weird. Again, I don't know what the Eau de Parfum actually smells like. I've never smelled that one. I actually just purchased the Eau de Toilette just because I wanted to test it out on myself, and I actually got it for a really great deal. But I don't know if the Eau de Parfum is more floral, if it's sweeter, if it's less woody. I don't really know. So definitely let me know in the comment section if you have the Eau de Parfum, what it actually smells like on your skin and where you would actually wear it to. But to me, like I mentioned, this is definitely a unique, bold scent that I would wear more towards like fall and winter seasons. Not that it smells too herbaceous. I feel like you could still get away with wearing this during the springtime as well. So this would definitely be one of those where I wear at nighttime during the spring seasons, as well as just like all fall and winter, no matter the time of the day. So I actually like it, but I don't know if I love it, to be honest with you. I'm gonna continue to test it out on my skin to see if I like it or not, but right now I'm just kind of like a little bit on the fence. Like again, it smells really good, but I just am a little bit unsure. I'm a little bit on the fence just because it's very different from the type of scents that I typically gravitate towards, which I love floral scents, I love sweet scents, I love oriental scents, I love spicy scents as well, but I feel like this is a very unique combination of all of those type of categories, and it has to, I think it's one of those scents that has to kind of grow on you. But I don't know if it's gonna grow on me or if it's gonna get kicked out of my collection. I really don't know at this point. So those are basically going to be my 2 cents on this fragrance. As I mentioned, if you guys have the Eau de Toilette, let me know if you get that kind of like sharpened pencil shavings type of vibe in there as well. And if you have the Eau de Parfum version, let me know if you prefer that one or if that one's a little bit sweeter than this one in the dry down. So definitely let me know as much information down below. Of course, I've said my 2 cents, so it's time for you to share your 2 cents as well. So leave me a comment down below. And of course, as I mentioned before, if you guys like fragrance videos, you like talking about smelling good, definitely give this video a big thumbs up. And of course, make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel for more content like this. And of course, I hope you guys have an awesome, awesome day. God willing, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.